Welcome to my second video, Tips on Squarebills. I hope you had the opportunity to watch the first video, Tips on Texas Rigging. Some of the feedback that I received from the first video was that I should include my daughter, Kaden, who is an up-and-coming fisherwoman. So I'm including her. I listened to feedback, and she has been included. Back to Squarebills. If you fish tournaments on any sort of regular basis, if you were to fish a Squarebill all season long, you are guaranteed to win at least one tournament. Maybe even two. I have been fortunate enough to win. It is impossible to work with you people around here. Nobody's professional. Nobody. This is so hard. Oh, I really need a teleprompter. I have been fortunate enough to win a few club level tournaments over the years, and probably half of those tournaments have come exclusively off of a Squarebill crankbait. In fact, my biggest largemouth bass that I weighed in a tournament came on a Squarebill, and my biggest smallmouth that I've ever weighed in a tournament came on a Squarebill. This one here in Illinois about 5 or 6 years ago landed about a 6 1/4 in largemouth, and then about a 4 1/2 smallmouth on this one. Ironically, they're both yellow sides and black back, which isn't even my favorite color pattern. Please don't tell anybody in northern Colorado this. The most important factor about throwing crankbaits is not what you're going to hear from other anglers. The most important factor are your hooks. There are two types of treble hooks to concern yourself with. The treble hook on the left is a round bend, and the treble hook on the right is an extra wide gap. I almost always put a red round bend hook in front and a black extra wide gap in back. The reason for this is the fish has a harder time spitting an extra wide gap hook, but with the round bend hook up front, due to the width of a crankbait body, the hookup ratio will be better. Did you notice how in the last pick there were two hooks from each treble facing you, and now there is one hook from the treble on the left and two hooks from the treble on the right? This is how you want to put your hooks on your crankbait. This may take a little practice at first to paying attention which direction you're putting on your hooks, but ultimately you need to have the trebles orientated opposite of each other, so there are 3 hooks on either side of the lure versus 4 on one side and 2 on the other. Thanks for watching. I hope you picked up a couple of tips on how to throw Squarebills. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Please leave comments below on things that you'd like to see in the next video or any feedback that you might have. And that's why we do not let her outside.